and welcome back to Ashcan and Dexter's adventure through the Scarlet Keys campaign. We're playing with the Playing Board Games Playalong League Season 3. I'm going to go over the deck upgrades real quick. We had 6 experience total because we had 1 banked and we got 5. Ashcan, once again, is still banking 1 XP. What we did is we got a lucky 3, kicking out the Live and Learn. And we took a 2 experience into the Pocket Multi-Tool, giving us a +1 skill value during an attack. On the other hand here, what we did is, with Dexter, we sunk 4 XP into this, we got Distract, and we got Tongue Twister, meaning we can activate it from a location away, and we upgraded our Rite of Seeking to level 2. So that still adheres to the deck building rules. Now we can shuffle. Okay, and before everything, we went through Setter Support Zeta, which means we're losing 2 keys, and I decided to do this in the recording because it's a bit of a bummer. Hopefully we won't lose the healing one, but anything can happen. So let's see. First key we lose is the Weeping Lady. Second key we lose is the healing one, of course. Somehow it's always the healing one. And whoever stole it is this guy. It's the Claret Knight. Okay. Okay, we were robbed out of our healing option, unfortunately. We get to return these to whoever were their owners, so it goes like this. We chose that Light of Pharos goes to Ashcan Pete. These were stolen, and they might appear as their bad counterparts if the Claret Knight gets shuffled into our encounter deck, which we'll see in a second. We will be deceiving Eshe because we want to add an Elder thing. So we swap out a tablet for an Elder thing. We move to setup. It's between 18 to 24 times, so we place clues on the unveiling equal to number of investigators. That is 2. We do get Eshe to start with, and it's pretty good soak. So we're going to give it to Dexter, who needs all the damage soak he can get. I think. Though he has 2 keys. No, let's give it to... No, let's give it to Dexter anyways. Okay, we started the Hagia Sophia. We need to now resolve 2 cultists. What I will say is we have 2 Elder things and 2 cultists. Cultists are going to be a bit of annoying. This is the most annoying part, and we need to discard to get cultists. So let's start. No. We have 1 acolyte and 1 sinister aspirant B. Okay, so we have an acolyte with concealed 1. We'll spawn M. 1 here, and this is the lower shroud, so we'll put it here. And same thing, this is B. He has concealed 1 now. Shuffle. Shuffle here. And shuffle here. Now, this clue counter is going to count how much clues the cult has because they're outracing us. So this is going to combine on these and on this. And that's it. We need to shuffle somebody from here. It's Amaranth. She's going to be following us around. So let's shuffle her to here. And I think now, finally, we can do opening hands. So this is Ashcan's hand. And this is Dexter's hand. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, this is the final agenda. So for now, because this is how it works. I think this is a 2 shroud location. I'm starting to think that the winging it's aren't as good as I thought they'd be. I need to probably take something like magnifying glasses or stuff. Not flashlights. But don't see me kicking out corset cards, which are scavengings. I'm going to keep the ice pick. I'm going to kick these 3 cards and draw 3 new ones. Here on Dexter, this can help expose and fight them, so that's pretty good for us. This is obviously going to be really, really good. We can just troll the Sinister Aspirant if we can expose him. this is going to be our economy, I guess, and we're going to mulligan these 2 cards. This is the weakness we got, right? Yeah. So 3 cards on Ashcan. That's really, really good. And 2 cards on Dexter. Okay, that's interesting. So as I said, we start the Hagia Sophia. There are 2 clues here and 2 Shroud. We want to expose him, otherwise he's going to start accumulating shit. And okay, let's go. So actually, let's start with Dexter. And we'll play a small game of 21 or bust. So 1, 6, 8, 10, 15, 18. Let's try one more. And we bust. Yay. Second action, 1, 2. We're going to play out the Brand of Cathaga. And last action, we will fight our location at a 7 to 2. So -1, we'll spend 1 to expose this guy. It's a decoy. Okay. Ashcan. We will start by playing out a pocket multi-tool. We will also fast out this ice pick. Play a scavenging second action. Then we will duke our location. We'll investigate at a 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2. It's a -2. And we're going to crack this ice pick and get both these clues. Because we're certainly racing. So we want to win the race. Let's do upkeep. Okay. 1 of 4. And this guy gets a clue because we didn't expose him. Okay, another cultist. So they're already at 5 clues. Gather him with a decoy. I'm going to shuffle 2 into here. We're going to have 3 over here. Let's group them and shuffle. Okay, and you get? Okay, this is shadowed. And we place a doom on a cultist. So one of them, which we're going to want to kill. And I think we test brain to his fight value, which is 3. So we're going to test 5 to 3. If we fail, we take 2 horror. No, we pass. We should have used Esha last turn. We're going to use her this turn. Looking here, it's a weakness. I can't attach it to her, can I? We really want to be exposing one of these acolytes. So let's start with Ashcan. We will fight our location at a 6 to 2. Great, let's expose this thing. It's an acolyte. Great, we'll take this one. Should we put him on Dexter? We will put him on Dexter. We will we'll play End of the Road, giving us an action, a card, and a resource. This lucky's pretty good. I was going to look for a card to pitch so I can ready Duke and Duke Investigate into here. I'm going to shift the Light of Pharaohs to place this 6 cents into play. Second action, we're going to investigate here at 4 to 2 with 6 cents. It's +1. Let's see what this guy is. The Sinister Aspirant. Okay, we have found a bullying target, I think. No, we're probably going to kill him. Because I don't have the money for this, and yeah. So that was our second action. And last action, we're just going to move into here. Okay. It's pretty good for us, because what Dex can do now is we're going to brand this guy. We're at a 7 to 2. Great, that's 1, 2, 3. Dead. Second action, we're going to brand this guy. That's a 7 to 3, up by 4. Okay, we succeed by 0, which means it ends our turn, but we kill this guy. Great. They're down to 3 clues. Enemy phase nothing, and we do upkeep. And we knew this was coming. Okay, 2 of 4. The counter card is we can only expose 1 per investigator. False lead. This surges into. Okay, we place. I think that's fine. We place a doom here. That's a clue. So they're at 4 clues now, and that's 2 damage, which we can. We'll share the love. Let's do that. Testing 2 to his evade, right? So it's a 2-all actually. So there is a chance. So -2 if you fail plus a doom on the nearest cultist enemy. Okay, so that's another clue for him. They go up to 5. Hopefully we can expose them. I kind of forgot that we can only expose one per. This is a force round. So let's start with Ashcan. We'll investigate with 6 Sense. So we're at a 6-3, hoping to expose. Let's expose this thing. It's a decoy. It's a bit of a bummer. Will it matter much? I think we're fine. Second action, we're going to investigate with 6 Sense at a... No, we'll investigate with Duke at a 5-3 with this committed. That's a -3, so we would fail. We're going to lucky it, so we draw a card. We'll resourceful back the lucky. So what would happen? I think we succeed by 2, right? Because we were 4, 5. 5 minus 3, that's 2. Plus 3, that's 5-3. Yep, we succeed by 2. So we get a clue. And we get to scavenge back our ice pick. We will fast this ice pick in. Last action, we're going to investigate at a 5-3, up by 2. So -5. Do I want to place a doom? I don't think so. Oh! Interesting. Okay, so let's go to Dexter's turn. Let's see what Esha has up her sleeve. Here, you can hold this. First action, we're going to walk here. Second action, we're going to fight the location at a 7-3. So -1, we'll spend 1 charge because we have to. Okay. We'll expose, let's say, this guy, another decoy. It's a bit of a bummer that we only expose him next turn, but I think we have the time for it. Last action, we're going to throw out this living ink. Okay. Enemy phase nothing. We do upkeep. This thing goes away. Goes away. 3 of 4 doom. Seeing shadows, that's absolutely fine. And you get a mysterious chanting, which we're going to cancel because I think that would cause us to advance. No, it would put us 1 short, but it's going to put them on the unveiling, which is not something we want to do. Okay, so let's see how we do this. We'll investigate with 6 Sense, and we'll tap this. We'll be 5-3. Let's go 6-3 with this Faustian. Great, that exposes the cultist. We'll put him on Mr. Dexter. That was our first action. Second action, we'll investigate with Duke at a 6-3 here. That's an auto-fail. If you fail skill test while investigating, we move one of our clues to nearest cultist enemy. That's a problem, because it puts it here. It's a very big problem, because we also need the clues. Oh, yeah, it was an auto-fail. We couldn't have done that. We will pitch winging it to ready the pocket multi-tool, and we'll investigate at a 6-3 with our 6 Sense. So -3, that's absolutely fine. Problem is, we're going to need to get clues a different way. Let's say from the unveiling with that. Okay, Dexter loses a charge on this. First action, we're going to fight with the brand at an 8-3. That's a -2. That's not good enough. So this guy is toast after we spend a charge. Let's go here to Galata. Second action. This has 2 clues. Last action. I could go here. Try to get those with the read the signs because it's going to need high. Yeah, let's do that. Boop. Okie doke. Oh, we also. No, there was no D guy. Let's do upkeep. Okay, and now we advance. So, first of all, we need to either put. So, first of all, this is at 3. We either spun cultists, which I think we can do 1. Because we actually, what we ideally do want to do is get ourselves a quote-unquote bitch, but when we advance the act, it's going to make us resolve the concealed keywords on all enemies in play. So that's not something we want. So let's do this. We'll place one clue on the clues unveiled. And this is very interesting. We can put this to 5. Let's do that. We'll put it at 5. We're playing a bit risky, but I think we can get the 8. Before then, we'll put in Eclipse here. Okay, and encounter cards. Figures in the dark, there are no, so it surges. There are no, so we take it damage and it surges. Ancient Evils, so 1 of 4 Doom. You get a locked door. Let's put this here and hopefully Ashcan can get rid of it. This is a limit 1 success per game. Well, I was going to duke into there, so what we're going to do is first action, we're going to walk in. Second action, we're going to try kicking down the door. We're going to commit this to be a 5, and this is a 6. We're at a 6 to 4. Great, lock door. Down. Last action, we're going to investigate with 6 cents, so we're at a 5 to 3. Let's go 6 to 3. That's a -0. We'll crack the ice pick to get these 2 clues. And is there anything else we can scavenge? Are there any items here? There aren't. Okay, this shift would be discard 2 random cards. We don't want that yet. Let's see what we're cooking with. Spectral Razor is interesting. Thanks for holding cards for us, B. First action, well, this goes away. This is our last turn with Living Ink. First action, 1, 2, we're going to read the signs at an 8 to 4. Great, that's 2 clues. Second action, we're going to try this, I think, at a 6L. Might as well. It's a +1, so we get to steal this clue. Give me this. Right? So that goes to 4, and we actually found 8, so we must immediately advance. Okay, we won the race. Anyways, we're being moved. Oh, it doesn't matter because we're not using arrows. So these are going away. I'm going to put them here. And we get the bazaar. We move on at random, and then we reveal a random token. Let's do that. We get a +1, which means I think we get the easy bazaar. Yeah, this is the +1. So shuffle. So we do 4, 1 again, 1 next to each other, and then these 2. And this is the entrance, and this is the east gate. So we start here. If I'm not mistaken. So set each of the following locations aside. We did that. We removed 1, remaining 6. Muchi and investigator. Shuffle each of the concealed mini cards into 4. If there weren't any, and we're ready to proceed to Act 2. Right, it's resolved the each conceal and each non-weakness cultist. We shuffled the encounter discard pile and the Umbral Hunger and Emissary from Yoggoth. So these 2 friends are coming out to play. This is going to be the end of the scenario. We'll keep it here. So these shuffle in real quick. And the race is on. So we need 16 clues. Oh, we don't spend them. Forgot that. So Ashcan had all but 3. So we had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he had 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And we start here. If we expose decoy, move a clue, okay. Dexter has 1 more action. We're going to use it to place showmanship. Okay, enemy phase nothing. We do upkeep. It's kind of okay to get this now. We have a bit of a reprieve, 2 of 4. Hunting Shadow, so for now we can tank some damage. You get Amaranth, okay. Only problem is that we don't have enough to kill her. She is elite. Let's start with our boy here, Ashcan. Well, for 2 actions, get rid of these. And last action, we'll fight with Duke, so we'll be at a 4, 6 to 4. That's a -0, so that's exactly 2 damage to Miss Amaranth. Right, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, Dexter, we're going to choose to ignore the text. Let's once again look with Ashcan. More fighting spells. First action, we're going to attack at a 7-4 with the Brand of Kathaga. That's a -5. We fail. Does she retaliate? No. That's a damage and a horror. Last action, we'll try again. There's no cultist to put Doom on, and we're screwed. We just failed 3 times. So I think what I do is I shift this to evade her, which draws me the cards. But that was very unfortunate. And if he's nothing, we're going to upkeep. We're going to put her onto, I think it still has to be Dexter. He's fighting at a 7. Wasn't supposed to fail 3 times in a row, but you know, 3 of 4. Encounter card is, we can only reveal 1, that's fine. Ancient Evils, no more. So now we want to get ourselves a bitch, and we need to do 3 times. So let's get Sinister Aspirant A. Does this shuffle the encounter in? No. So Aspirant A, that's for sure. So 1 here and 1 here. So he's in the shadows. And they have 4 clues. They need to get 16. Just going to put another Eclipse. Can we manage now with more cultists? Let's just put two clues here. So the cult has 6 now. Okay, and that was through Ancient Evils. So we get to play now. That's fine. Let's start with Ashcan. We're going to investigate into here. So we're moving out. Okay. Treat on weapons. Okay, it's not a weapon. We're investigating it at 6-2. That's a -2, so we succeed by 2. We can exhaust scavenging and get a nice pick back. And we get a clue. Do we take a clue? Let's expose this. There's the aspirant. Problem is that we wanted to make him our bitch. We have no good way to evade him. We could try with this lucky. What I will do is I think I'll tank 1 AOO, put it on Duke, and get rid of this. And also there are no more enemies in the shadows, so this goes away. I think that's fine though. Let's also look what we have here. Power word, excellent. First action, again this is blank. We're attacking at a 7-4. Great, she's dead. We're spending 1 charge. Finally, I must say. Second action, we're going to walk into here. We're going to fast out this power word. Right, it's fast. We're attaching it to our bitch. Where's our bitch? We didn't kill him. Did we discard him by mistake? Yeah. We were supposed to discard this. And last action, he has 3 health, this has 2 shroud. We're going to make him evade himself because we want him to be on Dexter. And we will gain a clue. Right, that's how it works. The thing. Distract, automatically evade any enemy at this location with lower or equal evade. Well, he has an equal evade to himself. Okay. Hello, bitch. Let's do upkeep. Should have probably gotten a little wolf into play, but I think that's fine. 1 of 4 doom. This guy. Okay. And another one of those. This should have gone away, and again, we can only expose 1 thing. When he's dealt damage, we place doom on the cultist nearest to it, which is this guy. So we might have to kill him. It's good that we have another one. Clairvoyance, that's fine. Is he elite? We could make him our bitch, couldn't we? How's his damage class? Betray with an equal or lower fight. He has 2 fight. Yeah, no. Well, I don't think I care about our bitch much. I already shifted this, so it should be at the bad side. I can shift it back. We would take direct horror, and I can start healing with this. Let's try killing this guy. Oh, I don't have the money. I wanted to play Spectral Razor, but I don't have the money. So we have to kill him the old-fashioned way, which is a bit of annoying. We could do 3 damage, and then there's only 1 on Dexter. Might need to evade this guy. Okay, interesting. We'll start by telling him to evade the Umbral Hunger and heal us for horror. Second action, we'll tell him to sit down and give us a clue. And last action, well, before our last action, we're going to turn this into a lone wolf. We want to start gaining some dough. And last action, I mean, let's, before last, what's in here? Clairvoyance, another power word. Let's gain a resource. And I think we will each take a direct horror to shift this back, and we'll pick up these cards, which are obviously very, very good for us. Okay, let's start duking ourselves. So let's duke into here with Ashcan. Also, we'll fest out a nice pick. What's this? To 3 Shroud. Okay, so we'll exhaust this to be 5 to 3. Let's go 7 to 3. We'll take both clues by cracking the ice pick. We will... That was 1 action. We will pitch this to Ready Duke. We will investigate into here. Boop. That's a 5 Shroud. Well, we're 4 to 5. -1. Let's lucky ourselves out of this clue, because we need them, and it's a victory location. Draw a card. Last action. Do I play the track shoes? Or do I just investigate? 5 all is not the best. I'll play the track shoes. That's pretty okay. Okay, enemy phase nothing. We do upkeep. We get this. And we can discard 1 mists. 2 of 4. Encounter card is a Sinister Aspirant. C. This guy gets his decoy. Shuffle them up. Ashcan drew him, so it's 1 here and 1 here, let's say. This is gone. We get an Ancient Evils. How many clues do we have? We have 13. And they have 6. We might just put clues on the unveiling. Thanks, bitch. We could power him as well. Because he can do 5 shrouds. But we do want to kill him as Veeps. Okay, let's actually start with Ashcan. We'll start by investigating with 6 Sense, so we're at a 5, 6, 7 to 5, up by 2. That's a -0. So we succeed by 2, which is great, because we get a clue, and we scavenge an ice pick back. Right? Then we pitch this Moonstone to ready this. We'll also pay 1 to play out the ice pick. We'll investigate again at 5, 6, 7, 8 to 5, up by 3. Last action, we'll duke our way into here. This is a 2 Shroud. 4 to 2, we actually succeed. Now, do we need this clue? This would be our 16th. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. Let's see what Essay is cooking. Sword Cane. Interesting. We are in a very interesting situation. Spectral Razor would deal 3 damage. The problem is the brand only has 1 charge. We do have an Azure Flame. This is not if it's ready. It's just Place of Doom. The beauty of it is that they're so far away I can let him get, that would put 7. Then we put 1, 2, 3, 4 more. That would be 11. And it's going to take very bizarre circumstances for them to advance before us. But I think there's a better way to do it. First of all, we gain our lone wolf money. Oh, we could double Spectre Razor. That's fine. And then this bitch is going to get 2 clues, which is going to put him at 8, then 9. Then I still have to take a full turn too. That's a big problem. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to kick this Brand of Cathaga and make it a Mysterelia, and we're going to proc Showmanship off of that. So first action, we're evading at a 7-1. It's a -1. It also lets us move. Second action, we should have spent the charge. We're going to evade this guy. That's 7-4. That's up by 3. We're going to put a Doom on him, so it becomes a -1. Fine, he's evade. No, I keep the Nihilism. I also need to discard a card, which is fine. Discard this 21 or bust. So he's here. I've evaded him. And last action, I move into here. So we can advance. Do not spend any clues when you advance. Okay, we've reached first. One of us gets the Twisted Anti-Prism. Problem is that they're going to start smacking us, especially since one of them is going to be on us right now. So who can tank the horror? Probably Dex. So we're going to have the Twisted Anti-Prism here to Mr. Ashcan. If the cultist reach, no. Reveal each concealed mini card. Yep, I thought he'd be at our location. Oh, technically it's still my turn. I can make this guy my bitch as well. To that location, remove each concealed mini card from the game. Okay, so now no more concealed. Absolutely fine. Put the locations back from Act 1. Each investigator and cultist enemy loses all of their clues. So this is irrelevant anymore, and so is this, right? Come on, just kill the clues. Okay, buy clues, buy this. This is going away as well. These locations are going to be here. Give me back our 4 old locations. They are here. These are interconnected. We put Galata Docks into play, which is connected to this. By the way, I don't know why it has 2 connections. It might be some weird future proofing, but there are no, there is no diamond in this scenario. So this is like a weird, yeah. And this replaces both, right? Each investigator loses their clues, event the act, and both the current act and the current agenda. Okay, and if they would get Doom, then it moves and attacks as if it were the enemy phase. If they attack, they take the Twisted Anti-Prism and shift it, which means they get another Doom and they re-attack, and etc. and so forth. Okay, it's still Dexter's turn. Oh, but we don't have an action to do that. So we get Hunter, Prey, Investigative with just Anti-Prism. Okay, otherwise it's they patrol to Galata Docks. Okay, now we need to see if this is another VP location. So anyways, enemy phase, he attacks me for a horse, so he's not going to get a Doom. Because he exhausts after he attacks. Then these are going to ready. We're going to do upkeep. We need to kill this guy. Probably Spectral Razor him. This reset, of course, and 1 of 3 Doom. Was I supposed to shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck? Nope. First action, Ancient Evils. Okay. You get a Hunting Shadow. I have no way to negate it. 2 damage to the face. Okie doke. So the beauty is that we can activate this location away. So we can have him move and then exhaust the Umbral Hunger. So let's start with Dexter. Let's see what SA is cooking with. Scroll of Secrets, that's fine. We don't Lone Wolf, unfortunately. First action, we're going to Spectral Razor this guy. An 8 to 2. It's a -0, that's fine. Second action, we're going to walk here and see what gives. Okay, this is not the victory location, but it's going to be very painful to leave. Last action, we'll command him from a location away. Go here and evade this guy. Right? So we want to stay one away from him. So Ashcan is going to start by playing a backpack. We find the second ice pick, about time. We find a Schaffner's, and we can take this sword can, but it's going to do nothing for us. Nope. Okay. The problem is that when this advances, they're going to move and attack again. So we want to keep this guy on Dex. And it's only a horror, which is fine. So I'm going to take 2 actions to gain resources, or honestly, I'm going to take 1 action to investigate at a 2-all. Great, fail. So 2 cards, 2 resources. Last action, we're going to play out this here, Schaffner's. That's exactly what we wanted. Enemy phase, this guy hunts here, and we do upkeep. Okay, this guy readies, this advances. So each enemy in play moves and attacks as if it were the enemy phase. If there are fewer enemies in play, the number of investigators there aren't, and then this flips back over. So he's going to move and attack as if it were the enemy phase without exhausting. So SA, you're taking a beating. That's fine. This guy just moves. Okay, and we draw in counter cards. Accosted. There are cultists in play, which places a doom on him, which means that instead he attacks as if it were the enemy phase. Thank you. We'll heal in a sec, don't worry. Now we're testing to his evade value foot, so we're at a 5 to 4. That's the best we can do. We fail, we take 2 damage. 1, 2. That's a bit of a problem, I must say. What's this? Oh, that's attached to SG, right? Yeah. You get a free card. Okay. First action. We're going to heal. When a doom would be placed, does it ready the guy? When it... No, it moves and attacks as if it were the enemy phase. But he can't attack if he's exhausted. I'm going to move and do that. Then I'm going to try moving out. I'm testing it at 2 to 3. And we have no foot icons. We fail, so we'll spend an additional action to walk out. This guy engages me. And let's see what SA is cooking. So watch this, that's fine. And I think we'll automatically evade, but we'll see. We'll take 2 actions with Pete to come here. Last action, we're going to fight with Duke. We're going to +2, so we're 6, 7 to 3. That's a -0. We're going to deal 3 damage because we're going to crack the ice pick. And we'll immediately play a new one. And is this the damage in a horror? Also, it puts a doom on him, but he'd attack as if it were the enemy phase, but he's exhausted, so he can't attack. Do I want to shift this? I'll have a million cards in hand. I'll just take the damage into horror. From the enemy phase, we'll do upkeep. That's pretty good. 1 of 3 doom. Counter card is Seeing Shadows. That's fine. That's another freebie. Okay. This will make him attack twice. Can we survive that attack? I don't think we have any choice. We don't have a lightning bolt window, so I think we take 2 horror and we eat it like a pro. Watch this, it's still here. So let's start. First action, we're going to tell this guy to exhaust, and we're going to heal a horror. It's a parlay, correct? So it doesn't trigger attacks of opportunity. and it exhausts, so it wouldn't. Yeah. Second action, we're going to Spectral Razor this guy. Add an 8 to 1. 8 to 3. That's up by 5. That's good. This guy gives me his victory to the victory display. Last action, what we're going to do, we're going to slice this to make it a rosary. We're going to evade this guy at a 6 to 4. Let's go 7, 8, 9 to 4. Up by 5. It's really good. So we evade him and we start moving away. Oh, this respawned the clues for some of them. These shouldn't have clues. Don't know why, but it did. Ashcan is just a move, move, move train, right? Move, move, move. Move, move, move. Okay, enemy phase, this guy still exhausted, and we do upkeep. 2 of 3 doom. Okay, so any amount of doom. Oh, he doesn't attack twice, he'd only attack once. Anyways, he moves and he attacks Dexter. And we have to do this twice. So there's no reason to take 2 damage in a horror, so we'll take 1 horror here, and 1 horror here, and this is gone. Right, I think I took an extra. You know what, just for fairness, I'm going to kick the rosary. I'm not sure, and it's not worth the argument. So first action, we're going to exhaust this guy and heal a horror. Is there a limit how many are attached? Because I think I can limit once per round per command. I don't know if it matters. Anyways, we're going to take 2 actions to get rid of nihilism. I think, yeah. So Ashcan is going to move twice. In order to enter here, I have to discard 3 things with matching icons. Right? Let's take the extra action now, because this doesn't have icons. This is on the backpack. Draw a card, gain a resource. Obviously, we don't like drawing cards that have icons. What could we pitch? Oh, I forgot we have track shoes. So we could do foot, and foot on the backpack, actually. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to investigate into here with Duke. We're going to discard, obviously, the backpack, which discards this. The not without a fight. The resourceful could be good for us. Is there any other foot icon we could? Yeah, let's kick this. We've investigated into here. We're going to exhaust these 2. So we're at a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 5, up by 4. It's -2. That's great. We'll crack the ice pick. We'll also scavenge back the other ice pick. Though it doesn't really matter because we're here. We have all the clues. We don't need all of us to be here. It's just the one with the twisted anti-prism, which is Mr. Ashcan. And we go to R1. Okay. So R1, we are deceiving Esche, which means that we go to resolution 5. We get victory X. Sorry. We're deceiving. Yeah, resolution 5. That's this. Where she does not trust us. We gain victory X, and we get 3 times, and somebody gets twisted anti-prism. Twisted anti-prism is one of the worst keys ever. We're going to give it to Dexter. And we get victory X. Unfortunately, there was only 1 bizarre location with victory. Removed the other one from the game. This always happens. There are 2 with victory, and we always hit one of them. This is victory. This is victory. And that's it. So I think that's 5 AP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was also another enemy in the deck, which I could have stalled out for, but I don't think it was worth it. Okay, with that being said, we get, as I said, 5 AP in 3 time. So 1, 2, 3. This is going to give us the weakness now, right? Let's go to the end. Yeah, we get the 3rd cultist. And we each get the paradimensional thingy, weakness, which is in here. So I'm just going to take them out in advance. A bit of a bummer. Oh, I forgot to copy her in. I don't think it mattered much. Okay, and this is really good. And we'll go to globetrotting. So we are, as we said, in Constantinople. So now our route is going to be tuck 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to go to without a trace. So Moscow just gives us the victory because this is our second strained architecture. We're not in Cairo, we were in Alexandria. And it also, I think it costs us a time. Stockholm will give us the expedited ticket, which we'll take. Expedited ticket. Don't worry, we're going to use it immediately. So already 1, 2, 3 time. So that was this and that was that. We get to re-enter London. So that's 20. Like we could do this on screen actually. So Moscow was 26. And we're in Quid Pro Pro. We're coming from Moscow. So in Quid Pro Pro 2. Oh, that gives us the expedited ticket. Okay. Then from Moscow, we go to Stockholm. That's 36. That's the second straight architecture, which means that this takes a time. And we've already appreciated the architecture. So from 4, we go to, we've already appreciated, so we do 5. We get 2 experience. So we have 7 in total now. And a time, right? Yep, and a time, which we marked. And then we go to London, which is 27. And she doesn't like us, so we go to Decklists 2, so we tell her the truth. So what she does is replaces a squid with a tablet. And then she likes us again. We cross that off. And we have a mysterious whistle unless 30 times passed. Yep, 28 has passed. So we go to 6. 6 says that we're off mission. We gain another bonus experience. So we have 8. And we mark another time. Then we get to embark, and our embarkment is going to be to go to Rome. Rome, which is 51. 51, and we are off mission. So we get to add Bermuda and embark. And we're going to immediately use this expedited ticket. It's at the end of this. And we get to go all the way into the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. Okay, so that was our globetrotting. Hopefully we'll have enough for without a trace, because I think we need 3 more from the resolution. Yeah, I think we have enough, because we need 4 more time. 3 for the resolution and 1 for traveling there. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time in Without a Trace. See ya.